going the distance with local sports. Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, Lawrence County Wildcats. This is the X Sports Network. This is the X Sports Network.
Since 1955, Evers Construction has been the company folks have trusted for residential and commercial construction projects. Today, Evers is still the leader in building and is just as committed to maintaining. From residential to commercial and industrial, Evers' team of experts stands ready to install, service, and repair all your HVAC and plumbing needs. Specializing in leak repair, maintenance, air duct cleaning and repair, air handler service, drain cleaning, gas line work, emergency unit repair, inspections, and more. Evers Construction offers a preventative maintenance package to keep your home or business cool in the summer and warm in the winter. Trained, trusted, reliable. For more information or to schedule an appointment with the pros who know, phone 931-762-3593 or visit eversconstructionco.com. Evers Construction Company in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Hi there everyone, this is Ann Marr with Coldwell Banker Southern Realty. I want to say a great big thank you, Lawrence County, for voting me as your favorite realtor. What a huge honor this is to be voted this by my many clients, my friends, my peers, the people I love. I greatly appreciate all of you so much. I have loved working with many of you, some of you several times, and I look forward to meeting and working with many more of you in the future. I promise to give you 110% of my time, attention, and expertise to make your sale or purchase happen. Just give me a call at 931-242-2643 and let's talk.
Professional care with a smile. That will always be a guarantee at Encompass Healthcare. Whether you're looking for primary or urgent care, x-ray services, or even weight loss treatments, our team is equipped to serve your needs. Our doors are open Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5. Make an appointment with our providers, Kendra Brown or Tori Cox, today. Encompass Healthcare, located on Highway 43 North in Etheridge, Tennessee, right next to Chapman Tire.
Let me tell you about a place that has it all for your home, bedroom, kitchen, lawn, and more. It's a home-owned and home-operated business that's been around for over 70 years, so you know they're doing something right. At Swap and Shop Center in Lawrenceburg, you'll find top name brands for every room of your house and top brands for the outside too. Looking for appliances, televisions, couches, safes, bedding, mowers, and well, the list goes on. So make the drive today to 824 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg and be treated right.
Head on over to Shaw Southeast Distributing in Lawrenceburg to find everything you need for your home, business, or fundraiser. To make life easier, Shaw Southeast Distributing now accepts EBT cards. Have a concession stand, food truck, or just your kitchen at home? Leave it to Shaw to fill your shelves with ease. Shaw Southeast Distributing delivers. Family owned and operated. Phone 931-762-7760. Follow us on Facebook or visit us at 1603 Ripke Avenue in Lawrenceburg.
Old School Rentals in Loretto, Tennessee is headquarters for all your rental equipment needs. Need a trailer? How about saws, tools, loaders, or generators? You can find all of that and much, much more at Old School Rentals. Owner Ryan Smith, located on North Main Street in Loretto, Tennessee.
For the best meal from south of the border, head to Cocina Real in Puente Grande for lunch and dinner. With a wide array of mouth-watering entrees, there's something for everyone on the menu. And you can't forget the cheese dip. They'll treat you like family, and you'll never leave hungry. Make Cocina Real Mexican Restaurant and Puente Grande Mexican Restaurant your choice for authentic cuisine, located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Mac Brown has been providing photographic services for 55 years. During that time, Mac Brown photographers have photographed children, seniors, weddings, schools, musicians, and commercial businesses. The studio takes great pride in producing quality photographs and services for its many clients. While the studio has adapted as times have changed, their goal of providing excellent photography has remained constant. For more information or to schedule an appointment, visit their website at macbrownphoto.com or give them a call at 931-762-4263. Let the professionals at Mac Brown Photography turn your memories into treasures.
There's no job too big or too small for Gonzalez Lawn and Landscapes. Owner Chris Gonzalez works hard to make your commercial or residential properties one of the neighbors will envy. You won't find a lower price anywhere else, and that's a guarantee. We offer mowing, landscape removal, small construction jobs, and more. Our team is licensed and insured to ensure the best work for Lawrence County and surrounding areas. Your satisfaction is our goal. We won't leave until you're happy. Call today to set up a free quote.
I'm I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody here to Huntingdon High School, the site for tonight's Class Single A Region 6 tournament. Starting first with our first semifinal matchup of the night, featuring the Summertown Lady Eagles and the Phillies from Huntingdon. This is AJ Good, joined alongside by Hayden Burks here for this evening's contest. Taking a quick look at both sides, our Summertown coming in at 31-12 overall, 6-2 within their district. Head coach is Andrea Kelly on the other side for Huntingdon. The Phillies coming in at 22 overall, 22-3 overall, finished undefeated within their district. Their head coach is Brooke Canavan. And Hayden, these two sides very familiar with each other, especially when it comes to the postseason side of things. Huntingdon and Summertown, it seems like every time we have a region tournament or a sub-state coming up, they're going to meet up in somehow, some sport, and they're meeting up here once again.
Absolutely. We've seen it not in just volleyball, but multiple sports as well. So these two schools are very familiar with each other. These two teams are also very familiar with each other. A lot of time off due to this past fall break and all that stuff. Just trying to get back in rhythm for both teams. But, hey, I'm excited. All 4 of these teams deserve to be here, and it's going to be a fun day of volleyball here at Huntingdon.
These two met up in the same spot, not in the same gym a year ago in the region semifinal. Summertown coming away with a 3-0 win in that. So Huntingdon on your screen will be wearing the black and blue tops. They'll be going from left to right. Summertown will be wearing the white tops. They'll be going from right to left. Starting lineup for the Lady Eagles will be Audrey Huffstetler, Abby Jo Schaefer, Izzy Garland, Millie Emerson, Emerson Franks, Annalie Kelly, and Maddie Gillum. Be the starting lineup here for the Eagles. On the other side for the Phillies, you'll have Ellie Wilson, Knox Bennett, Josie Stokes, and looks like checking in will be Delaney Byers, who will come in for Ellie Wilson. And Annabeth Cruz, that is. I forgot to write down her last name. So that will be your starting lineup there for the Phillies. Serving things up to get things going is Taylor Canavan. Gets that over the net, dug out here by Kelly. Huffstetler now setting up Schaefer, gets that one over, dug out by Cruz. Canavan now setting up Stokes, who will get it over the net. Dug out by Kelly. Over to Huffstetler, now to Schaefer, tipped over and down, and that will be the first point here as Abby Jo Schaefer hasn't played Hayden the last couple weeks due to an ab injury, but is back here tonight for the region semifinal.
Absolutely, and she's a big part of this team. I believe she does lead the team in kills this year, so she's going to be a big part for the Summertown team today.
Huffstetler serve, dug out by Stokes. Now it's Cruz. Over to Cruz. That is dug out by Kelly. Huffstetler here to Schaefer again, and that one. And the Phillies can't get it over, and another kill. So good start here for the lone senior for Summertown. Back-to-back kills and a 2-0 Lady Eagle lead. Huffstetler back to serve once again. Dug out by Stokes. That will go down for the ace, and the Lady Eagles out to a quick 3-0 lead.
And that's probably going to be the key for this game for Summertown, is to get an early lead within the first set and just the sets going forward, because the timeouts will come in crucial later in the game.
That one's dug out by Bennett. Canavan gets it over, dug out by Huffstetler. Kelly now over to Garland. That is dug out by Bennett. Canavan sends it over, dug out by Kelly. Huffstetler here to Ellie Lou Mason, who tips it over. Stokes digs it out. Cruz now over the net, sent over by Garland right on the line. And the Lady Eagles, the 4-0 run to start things off as the freshman comes away with her first kill.
Yeah, with her first kill of the game. That's going to be big also for Garland as a freshman, already playing in such high-stake games like this in the region.
Byers digs out the serve, sent over by Cruz, dug out here by Huffstetler. Kelly now over to Mason, gets it over, dug out by Canavan, sent over by Cruz and down. So Huntingdon finally breaks that run to make it 4-1.
Yeah, and the Phillies needed that one because they just need that to stop the run for Summertown. Is already they've got 3 kills that the Lady Eagles have here, and then they just found a gap in defense.
Perez back to serve, dug out by Kelly. Huffstetler. Here to Mason. That one's down, and just like that, it's back to a 4-point lead once again. First kill from Mason for Huffstetler, her 3rd assist. Gabby Long checking in for Maddie Gillum, and Izzy Garland back to serve. Perez checking out, and Bartholomew checking in here for the Phillies. Garland serve off the top of the net, dug out by Canavan. Now over to Bartholomew. Stokes over the net, and right on the line. Makes it 5-2.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Schaefer got a tip on that one. She tried to go for the block there. I don't know if it got on her fingertips, and just the ball died in that back corner.
Kelly thought that one was going at least 2 to 3 feet over, and it landed right on the line. Back to serve is Byers. Dug out by Kelly, over to Huffstetler, now to Schaefer. And off of the face of Canavan, makes it 6-2.
And that's just one of those where you got to make a play on it or just get out of the way, because that was a mean one from Abby Jo Schaefer.
Emerson back into the game for the Lady Eagles, and Kelly back to serve. That one's down for the ace to make it 7-2. That is her first and the team's second. So a picture-perfect start here so far for the Eagles. 7-2 the lead here in the first set. Winner of this will get the Madison Academic Loretto winner coming up later tonight. Kelly's serve is dug out by Bartholomew. Canavan over to Stokes, dug out by Kelly. Huffstetler here to Long. Diving save there by Canavan. Stokes, now Perez over, dug out by Kelly. Huffstetler here to Mason. That one's in, make it 8-2.
And the good thing there by Summertown is they're placing the ball right where the defense is, and they're having to adjust, and that's throwing Huntland all out of place. Excuse me, not Huntland, Huntingdon.
Kelly back to serve once again. 6-point Lady Eagle lead. That one's down for another ace, make it 9-2. Her second and the team's third. And now Brooke Canavan will call her first time out here. The first set, trailing by 7. We'll take that break as well on the X Sports Network.
Patient care at its finest is found at Tennessee Valley Family Care. From primary to infant care, physicals, women's health, allergies, diabetes management, plus on-site labs and ultrasounds. Let practitioners Liz Phillips, Kathy Cohen, and Stephanie Tucker care for your health and your entire family's health. Let Tennessee Valley Family Care help you reach your health care goals.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at Huntingdon, where the Lady Eagles of Summertown are off to a hot start here in the Class A Region 6 semifinal. As they lead the Phillies of Huntingdon 9-2 here in the first set. Phillies has called their first timeout here of the first set. Kelly back to serve once again. That's over the net. That is dug out by Moore. Sent over the net. Now Emerson gets that one on the back line. Makes it 10-2 for her first kill.
Yeah, good read there by Emerson. Saw that nobody was guarding that back right corner and just sent it into a perfect place where nobody could get to it.
10-2 the Lady Eagle lead. Kelly with the hot hand, the serve once again, and that one's in the net to make it 10-3. Her first error, or I should say the team's first error, and the first error on either side. Stokes back to serve now for the Phillies. Dug out by Garland. Huffstetler here to Emerson. Dug out by diving Byers. Canavan. Now over to Moore, who gets it over. Dug out by Kelly. Huffstetler. Emerson tipped over. Dug out by Moore. Canavan. Now over to Moore. Dug out by Garland. Huffstetler. Here to Mason. Dug out by Byers. Canavan. Now to Stokes. Dug out by Kelly. Huffstetler. Here to Emerson. And they're going to call, looks like that was Wilson in the nets. So that'll make it 11-3. First error against the Phillies here as Mason will check out. And Emerson Frankson, she'll go back and serve with an 8-point lead here in the first set. It's dug out by Stokes. Moore gets it out of the net. And Canavan over the net. Dug out by Kelly. Huffstetler. Emerson. Tipped. Dug out by Byers. Canavan. Now over to Moore. Blocked down and in by Emerson to make it 12-3.
And Emerson just read that one with their eyes there, saw that they were just going to try to get it over, was able to time it perfectly and get the block there.
First block for either side. 9-point Lady Eagle lead once again. Frank's serve, dug out by Bartholomew. Canavan, now Stokes will get it over the net, dug out by Franks. Huffstetler, here to Long. And pinballs around, back to Summertown. Huffstetler, Emerson, slams it home. That will make it 13-3.
Emerson, ever since she's checked in, she's already got 2 kills, 1 block, and just a quick start here for Summertown.
Not wasting many, haven't really had maybe just one long volley so far here in the first set. Dug out by Bartholomew. Canavan sends it over but wide. Makes it 14-3. .11-point lead here. Franks back to serve once again. Dug out by Byers. Moore will get it out of the net. Here to Canavan, who pushes it over. Dug out by Franks. Huffstetler, Emerson, that one's down. Makes it 15-3.
I would just keep on going to her, AJ. They're setting her up perfect. She's finding the holes in the defense. It's just nothing but a great start here for the Lady Eagles.
3rd kill for Emerson, 8th assist for Huffstetler. Franks, hot hand here, continues to serve. It is dug out by Byers. Stokes, now the Bartholomew who gets it over. Emerson, Huffstetler back to Emerson. And now it's a 13-point game.
Just keep feeding her. She's already got 4 kills, leads the team in kills for the Lady Eagles. So if I'm Summertown, I'm just keep on giving it to Emerson.
Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, that's right.
Emerson serve, dug out by Stokes. Canavan, and nobody there. And that makes it 17-3.
And that was just bad communication there on the Phillies as they were just setting it up, looking to just get it over. Nobody knew who was going to get it, and point goes to the Lady Eagles again.
Yeah. 14-point lead. Frank's next serve, dug out by Byers. Canavan. Now over to Moore, who will push it over. Franks. Huffstetler. Here to Long. And hits that one just a hair too long to make it 17-4. Subs coming in here for the Phillies. Perez and Bennett back in as Moore and Bartholomew will check out. Bennett back to serve. Dug out by Long. Can't be saved by Huffstetler. So back-to-back points make it 17-5. First ace for the Phillies. Next serve, dug out by Kelly. Huffstetler. Here to Emerson. And that's in the net. 3-0 run here for Huntingdon to make it 17-6.
Yeah, good hustle there by Summertown. Huffstetler had to try to track it down, and she set it up basically perfect for Emerson on the play there. Just wasn't able to get it over the net.
Franks digs out that serve. Huffstetler, Emerson gets it over and down. Lead back out the 12, 18-6. As Maddie Gillum will check into the game here for Gabby Long. She'll go back and serve. Gillum serve into the net and makes it 18-7. Fourth error against the Lady Eagles. Byers and Wilson check out. Seeing her first action is Meredith Parrott. She'll serve. Dug out by Gillum. Kelly. Now over to Garland, who gets that down and in. 19-7.
Garland looked to just float it over the defense there. It was tipped up in the air, just nobody was able to save it when it was going down.
Byers back in for the Phillies. Abby Jo Schaefer comes in for Kelly. Emerson back to serve. Dug out by Byers. Garland can't get it over. Off of the hard dig, it's 19-8. .11-point lead with Canavan back to serve. Baker checks out. Stokes back in for Huntingdon. Dug out by Gillum. Huffstetler. Here to Schaefer. Blocked. Down and in by Cruz. It's 19-9.
That was an impressive block there by Huntingdon. I'm not sure who was able to get a hold of that one. I couldn't really see from my point of view.
Looked like Cruz.
Yeah.
There. Canavan back to serve again. Dug out by Franks. Huffstetler. Over to Garland. Blocked. Down and in again by Cruz.
That's 2 back-to-back blocks, and all of a sudden it's a 9-point Summertown lead cut down.
Yeah, they're getting some momentum here late in the first set. Canavan back to serve again. And that one's in for the ace. 19-11. That is her first and the team's second. It's 19-7 at one point. They're on a 4-0 run. Canavan's serve goes just a hair long, and Summertown down the backstretch at 20-11. Fourth error against the Phillies. Frank's out. Mason in. Huffstetler back to serve. The second time here in the first set. Is dug out by Bennett. Canavan now over to Cruz. Blocked. They're going to say it never made it over.
Yeah.
So it makes that 21-12.
Yeah, it looked awkward. It did definitely look like a block there by either Mason or Schaefer, but also kind of bounced off the net awkwardly too.
Bennett digs out the serve. Cruz here to Canavan. Gets it high over the net. Kelly. Huffstetler. Here to Mason. That one's down. Makes it 22-11. Third kill for Mason. 11th assist for Huffstetler. Next serve. Dug out by Bennett. Perez in the air. And it Stokes over the net. Dug out by Kelly. Huffstetler. Here to Schaefer. Not stopping that one. 23-12.
And I like what Summertown's doing as well. Schaefer, obviously the main threat for the Lady Eagles on this team, but they're also getting other people involved like Emerson and Mason as well, and Garland also.
Next serve here from Huffstetler is dug out by Bennett. Cruz, Perez and Stokes. Dug out by Kelly. Huffstetler, Schaefer slams it home again. Now it's set point for the Lady Eagles. That is kill number 5 for Abby Jo, 13th assist for Huffstetler. Set point with Huffstetler back to serve. And goes long to make it 24-12. Sixth there against the Lady Eagles as Carter Moore will come in for Bennett. Perez back to serve. In the net, and that will be set point. So Summertown takes the first set 25-12 to lead at 1-0. We'll have the start of the second set here in a couple minutes on the X Sports Network.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
If there ever was such a thing as a company that could do almost anything, well, Teneke Properties is it. These guys know how to completely transform your existing home into something new, or just do it room by room. Need a new bathroom or kitchen? What about a fresh coat of paint? Even a new floor? Looking for dirt work? Teneke has you covered. Oh, and you can even rent a dumpster from them too. That's Teneke Properties. Visit Teneke.com or phone 931-244-4602.
Why should you bank with Employee Resources Credit Union? We offer a wealth of services, including mobile banking, video banking, bill pay, and more. We also offer loan rates that are lower than those of our competitors. Employee Resources Credit Union has been a financial pillar since 1964, providing long-time support to members of the community. Join us and become part of the ERCU commitment. Not for profit, for service. Financial advisor Scott Beasley knows time spent with family is everything. As a founder of Beasley Wealth Management, his mission is to give clients the freedom to enjoy time with family without the burden of financial concerns. A local of Lawrenceburg, Scott deeply values building relationships with clients, ensuring they make informed decisions concerning asset management, tax planning, and retirement planning. Offering a free initial consultation, Beasley Wealth Management helps clients pursue their aspirations with confidence.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation? You're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North or visit lawrenceburgflooringandmore.com.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at Huntington, the Class A Region 6 semifinal where Summertown took the first set from the Phillies 25-12. Errors wise, each side had 6. Summertown 3 aces to Huntington's 2. Blocks wise, Huntington 2, Summertown with 1. Kills, you got you got Abby Jo Schaefer and Millie Emerson with 5. Ellie Lou Mason with 3. Izzy Garland with 2. On the other side for Huntington, Josie Stokes and Allie Beth Cruz each with 1. So kind of tells the story there early on as we start the second set. As that's dig sent back to Summertown. Garland tipped, dug out by Byers. Perez over to Cruz, saved by Garland. Schaefer over and in. So Abby Jo with kill number 6 is going to give Summertown a quick 1-0 lead here in the second.
Yeah, and that's a great reaction by Abby Jo Schaefer as well to be able to react, get it over with one hand, and find a hole in the middle of the defense there.
Cruz over the net, dug out by Tess Long. Huffstetler here to Schaefer, slammed home. It is 2-0.
Yeah, and good attempt there by Bennett to try to make a play on it. It just wasn't enough. It was too far to the ground whenever Abby Jo Schaefer got the kill there.
Emerson back to serve once again. Is dug out by Baker. Canavan over to Cruz, dug out by Schaefer. Huffstetler here to Garland. And gets that one over. It's 3-0. She didn't even hit that one well there. Hayden had just found the soft spot in the Philly defense.
Absolutely not. It was what I was telling you during the break. I like how they're disguising it to seem where they're going to Abby Jo Schaefer and other guys like Garland and Mason and also Emerson getting involved on the offensive end.
Schaefer digs that out. Huffstetler back to Schaefer. Another kill.
And as I say that, give Abby Jo another kill. Her 8th already in this game. 3rd in this set.
16th assist for Huffstetler. A 4-0 run to start things off here for Summertown. Next serve, dug out by Byers. Canavan gets it over, dug out by Emerson. Huffstetler, Schaefer slammed home again, make it 5-0.
Well, in the first set, it was Emerson that was getting all the kills. Now it's Abby Jo Schaefer, and like I was saying in the first set, just keep on sending it to Abby Jo Schaefer. She'll make a play on it.
9 kills already. Emerson still serving with the hot hand. Dug out by Baker. Canavan over to Cruz. And that never made it over. It is 6-0. And 6-0 really quickly too, Aiden. Next serve here from Emerson. Dug out by Bennett. Byers here to Baker. Gets it over. Dug out by Emerson. Long. Schaefer slapped over. Dug out by Baker. Saved by Byers. And over the net is Cruz, dug out by Emerson. Huffstetler here to Garland. Good defense there by Canavan. It falls in for the block for their first point.
Yeah, tough luck there by Summertown as Schaefer was trying to make a play on it. Garland and Schaefer collided on each other, and just the offense from Summertown wasn't able to make a play on it.
Baker out, Perez in. Canavan back to serve. Dug out by Long. Huffstetler here to Schaefer. Fading away. Got it over. Dug out by Bennett. Canavan, Perez, over the net, dug out by Gillum. Huffstetler, Schaefer, no doubt about it. It is 7-1. As Long will check out, Mason in, and Abby Jo with kill number 10. Huffstetler after her 18th assist back to serve. And that's in for the ace, make it 8-1. Her second and the team's 4th. Next serve from Huffstetler. Dug out by Stokes. Cruz tipped. Dug out by Mason. Kelly here to Garland. And that's on the wrong side of the antenna to make it 8-2.
Good recovery, though, by Summertown as they kind of were all out of sync there and just able to make something out of nothing, but just unfortunate it was on the other side of the antenna.
Moore in for Bennett. Perez back to serve here for Huntingdon. Is dug out by Gillum. Huffstetler. Here to Mason. On the line, make it 9-2. That is her 4th kill and Huffstetler's 19th assist. Now Maddie Huffstetler coming in for Maddie Gillum, and Garland back to serve. Garland serve off the top of the net, deflected, saved by Bartholomew, and Byers over the net. Abby Joe, Huffstetler, back to Schaefer. That one's in, make it 10-2. Her 11th kill, 20th assist for Huffstetler, 8-point lead here in the second set. Already with a 1-0 lead after taking the first 25-12. Garland serve, dug out by Bartholomew. Canavan over to Stokes, tipped by Huffstetler, dug out by Schaefer. Audrey Huffstetler over to Mason, dug out by Byers. Canavan now to Stokes, and in. 10-3. Stokes' second kill, and the second assist for Canavan.
Yeah, that's a tough break by Summertown. Is it just kind of hit the top of the net there, and it just kind of died, and nobody was able to make a play on it for the Lady Eagles.
Huffstetler setting up Schaefer. That one, good effort by Huntington, but it's in for Schaefer again for kill number 12.
She's already got, I believe that's her 7th kill of this set already, and we're not even to the halfway point.
Emerson will come in for Schaefer, and Kelly back to serve. Dug out by Bartholomew, Canavan, and they're going to call a carry to make it 12-3. The 8th error against Huntingdon. Serve from Kelly, dug out by Moore. It's Bennett back in the play. Canavan over the net. Dug out by Garland. Huffstetler, Emerson. Mishit it to make it 12-4.
Good timing there by Emerson, just mishit it, and just unfortunate for Summertown there. They're still leading by 8, so that's not going to kill you.
Next serve from Stokes, dug out by Garland. Huffstetler blocked down and in by Wilson to make it 12-5. Her first and the team's 4th. 7-point Lady Eagle lead. Stokes' next serve off of Garland. Kelly gets it back between the lines, and Garland over the net.
Wow.
Stokes, Canavan, over to Moore, pushed over, dug out by Kelly. Huffstetler, Emerson. That one is down and makes it 13-5.
And that's a great recovery there by Kelly as well to be able to track it down, being able to get it in play for somebody for the Lady Eagles to get it over the net.
Eventually turns into a kill for Emerson, number 6. Tess Long now in for Ellie Lou Mason. And Long back to serve. As dug out by Stokes. Moore now back to Stokes. Dug out by Kelly. Huffstetler. Here to Maddie Huffstetler. That is dug out by Stokes. Canavan over to Moore. Dug out by Kelly. Huffstetler. Emerson in the net. 13-6.
It looked like it was just out of her reach there. It's just kind of a little bit forward ahead of her on the play there. She was trying to make a play on it. Wasn't able to get it over the net, though.
Bennett and Perez will come in for Moore and Bartholomew. Bennett back to serve. Dug out by Garland. Kelly. Here to Emerson, who gets it over. Dug out by Byers. Off of the roof. And now over to Tippett. And Bennett over the net. Long. Huffstetler. Here to Maddie Huffstetler. That one's down. 14-6. So Huffstetler to Huffstetler. Comes away with her first kill. Maddie Gillum will check in for Maddie. And Gillum back to serve. Is over the net. Dug out by Tippett. Sent back to Summertown. Gillum. Huffstetler. Emerson tips it over. And they're going to call Wilson in the net to make it 15-6. Now, 9 errors for each side in the match. 9-point Lady Eagle lead. Gillum serve is dug out by Tippett, sent back to Summertown. Long. Huffstetler. Emerson slammed home. 10-point lead.
And you wonder when Huntland will take that timeout, as they're now down by 10, 16-6. You can't afford to not call a timeout and try to get this thing closer and try not to fall 2-0 early.
7th kill for Emerson. Next serve from Gillum. Dug out by Tippett. Out of the reach of Byers. That's an ace. 17-6. First for Gillum and the team's 5th. As checking in for Canavan is Emmeline Manis. Next serve here from Gillum, and that's going to be another ace. 12-point lead. And the second for Gillum. Next serve. Make it 3 in a row and a 13-point lead.
I wouldn't be surprised here. It doesn't look like they're calling a timeout. I mean, it's 19-6. You might want to consider it if there's another point put on the board by Summertown.
Next serve from Gillum. Dug out by Byers and into the stands. Make it 4 in a row as Summertown has hit the backstretch.
Gillum already 4 aces in a row here. She's tied with the team high for 4 and 8 in total for Summertown in this game.
Next serve from Gillum, dug out by Bennett, sent back to Summertown, and taking advantage of that is Emerson. It is 21-6. Kill number 8 from Millie. And Gillum is hard to stop right now. Her next serve, dug out by Tippett. Manis over to Perez, dug out by Garland, Huffstetler, Emerson. That one's down, 22-6.
It's now 22-6. Looks like Huntington's just going to let this one ride, trying to overcome the Summertown lead here and just trying to get a run and get momentum towards the end of this set.
Next one by Gillum is in the net to make it 22-7. As Parrott will come in, she'll go back and serve for Huntingdon. Is dug out by Gillum. Huffstetler over to Emerson, dug out by Parrott. Perez over to Cruz. That one's down. 22-8. Lead down to 14 after back-to-back points. As Cruz picks up her second kill. Next serve from Parrott. Dug out by Gillum. Huffstetler. Here to Garland. And they're going to call Garland in the net and make it a 3-0 run here for Huntingdon.
Yeah, tough break there by Garland. It was a good play, just trying to float over, trying to find a hole in the defense. Just wasn't able to stop her momentum going into the net there.
Parrott to serve again. Dug out by Long. Huffstetler. Emerson got it down. And now the Lady Eagles are 2 points away. Abby Joe will come in for Kelly. And Emerson back to serve. Is dug out here by Bennett. Sent over by Manis. Saved here by Huffstetler. Garland over the net. Dug out by Tippett. Manis. Now to Perez over. Dug out by Gillum. Huffstetler. Schaefer slams it home. And now it's set point for the Lady Eagles.
Set point for Summertown, and with Emerson back to serve and Abby Jo Schaefer back into the game, and also Garland, and you just kind of have to pick and choose who you're going to try to stop here.
Next serve from Emerson. Perez tries to get it over, and she is in the net. And Summertown will take the second set here, 25-9. They lead this one 2-0. Lady Eagles will try to close it out and get into the region championship game. It's coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
Arts, crafts, stationery, journals, books, educational toys, wrapping paper, devotionals, greeting cards, and much more can all be found at Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg. Shop local to find the perfect gift or have a custom gift basket made for just the right occasion. Paper and Thread has a party room now available for birthdays, classes, and so much more. We could go on and on about all the neat things you'll find at Paper and Thread, but you just need to hop in your car and head down there. 106 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg is where you'll find them and discover what makes Paper and Thread awesome. That's Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg, 106 North Military Avenue, just north of the square.
For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff over 25 that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing, and companionship. We are also covered by most long-term care providers. For more information, please call 931-762-2310.
Are you looking for a job where you can easily balance work and home life? By becoming a local driver with Southeast Carriers, we can guarantee multiple benefits and a base pay starting at $17 per hour, along with a work-life balance so you can spend equal time on the road as with family. We also provide the latest updated equipment and technology to make your job as easy as possible. Southeast Carriers isn't just a company, it's a family, and we would love for you to be a part of it. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
A&M Medical is Lawrence County's newest medical clinic, specializing in urgent and primary care. Practitioners Andrea Bain and Meredith Hutton bring years of experience and compassion to keep you and your family healthy. A&M Medical features a separate well waiting room to meet your needs. Visit today and ask about A&M's weight loss program and telemedicine services. That's A&M Medical, located at 2367 Highway 43 South in Leoma, Tennessee.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back at Huntington, where Summertown took the second set from Huntington 25-9, and they've already started off the third set here with a big kill from Abby Jo Schaefer, her 14th. And now the Lady Eagles with a 2-0 advantage, trying to get into the region championship game here in this set.
Yeah, I mean, Summertown, they've just been dominant here as they were going on quick starts as it's tied up here 1-1 now. But just the quick starts by Summertown getting a big lead, and we saw it in the second set where they just got out to a big lead. And Huntington wasn't able to get a run going at all as they dropped Summertown 25-9 that second set, and Summertown looking to close it out now in this third set.
Perez's serve dug out by Kelly. Huffstetler here to Mason. That is dug out by Moore. Canavan now over to Stokes. Dug out by Kelly. Huffstetler, Schaefer, just a hair long, and for the first time today, Huntington has a lead. 13th error against the Lady Eagles, 10 for Huntington. Summertown with 8 aces to 2 for Huntington blocks, Huntington 4, Summertown 1. Gillum, Huffstetler here to Mason, is dug out by Perez and back to Summertown. Huffstetler, Schaefer, that one's down, and we're tied up at 2. As Schaefer with her game leading 15th kill. Huffstetler with her 29th assist. Gabby Long in for Maddie Gillum. 2-all here in the third set. Serve from Garland is wide. It's at 3-2. 14 errors by Summertown. 3 already here in the third set. Byers back to serve for the Phillies. Dug out by Kelly. Huffstetler here to Long. Hits it long and makes it 4-2. Next serve from Byers is dug out by Kelly. Huffstetler, blocked down and in by Wilson. 5-2.
This is the first real spark we've seen from Huntington today, as they just kind of been off from the beginning. Now they're looking to come back alive and try to get back into this match.
Byers over the net is dug out by Garland, saved by Long. Kelly can't get it over. It's 6-2. Serve from Byers, dug out by Garland. Huffstetler, Schaefer, and there's a big answer for the Lady Eagles to cut the lead in half, as Emerson will come in for Schaefer, who checks out with her 16th kill. Next serve from Kelly, dug out by Moore, and can't be handled. It makes it 6-4 as Kelly will come away with her third kill in the team's ninth. 2-point Philly lead. Bartholomew digs it out. Canavan over to Stokes. Tipped. Dug out by Garland. Huffstedler here to Mason. Tipped. Dug out by Stokes, who sends it over, but wide. 6-5. 11th air against the Phillies. Serve from Kelly. Dug out by Bartholomew. Stokes here to Wilson. Pushed over. Dug out by Garland. Huffstedler. Mason gets it over. Dug out by Moore. Wilson over. Dug out by Kelly. Huffstedler. Emerson. That one's down, and we're tied up at 6.
It's just good ball movement here by Summertown as well, being able to not get all out of sync and just being able to set it up. Good placement, just where they need to be for Emerson to get the kill once again there.
Her 10th of the game. Next serve from Kelly is in for the ace. And Summertown retakes the lead at 7-6. That is her 4th and the team's 10th. Next serve. Dug out by Bartholomew. Canavan tips it over. Sent back. Down and in there by Emerson to make it 8-6. Hurrying along, kind of
colliding there. I don't know. Yeah. Looked like they were both trying to go for it at once and just hit each other in the process.
Bartholomew digs out the serve. Moore back between the lines, and Wilson over the net. Kelly. Huffstedler. Emerson. That one is down, and now it's 9-6.
And once again, Emerson coming alive as she had a big first set, and then Abby Jo Schaefer took over, going for a bunch of kills, and now Emerson making her mark once again.
6-0 run for the Eagles as that is broken as Kelly's serve goes wide. 17 errors now against the Lady Eagles. 2-point lead here in the third as they lead it 2-0. Stokes. That one's down for the ace, making 9-8. Well, this Philly squad not going away just yet. That's her first ace in the team's third.
Absolutely. I mean, they're going to fight until the end. There's a reason why they won their district, is they're a fighting team and they're not going to go down without swinging.
As Stokes' serve goes in the net. Now a 2-point lead again at 10-8. Frank's in, Mason out for Summertown. Frank's serve in the net, and it's 10-9. You got Baker and Perez coming in for Moore. Bartholomew. Stokes checked out as well as Byers came back in, and that serve from Bennett tried to go over the net but couldn't to make it 11-9.
Yeah, and that's fortunate by Summertown, as nobody really was able to, or was in the area of trying to make a play there if it was to go over the net. Just fortunate it wasn't able to for Summertown.
Gillum in for Long. Gillum back to serve. Is dug out by Baker. Canavan over to Bennett. And never made it over. Make it 12-9.
Gillum, her last time to serve, had 4 straight aces for the Lady Eagles, so they would love to have that from her right now.
Next serve from Gillum. Dug out by Baker. Canavan. Here to Wilson. Dug out by Gillum. Huffstedler. Emerson. That one deflected into the 7th row. 13-9. Emerson's 13th kill, 33rd assist for Huffstedler. Next serve from Gillum is dug out by Baker. Canavan here to Wilson. Dug out, sent over to the Phillies. Cruz. Canavan now over to Byers. Franks. Huffstedler. Emerson. Dug out by Baker. Canavan over to Wilson. That one is long, and it's 14-9. Good effort. Could not execute at the end there for the Phillies.
Yes, that was a great dig by Bennett there as Emerson came off the side and was able to get the kill at 10, but just great dig there by Bennett and Huntingdon.
That serve from Gillum goes wide. It's now 14-10. Error number 19 against the Lady Eagles. Wilson out, Parrott in. Cruz back in as well for Byers for the Phillies. Parrott back to serve. Dug out by Garland. Huffstetler. Here to Garland. Dug out by Bennett off the net and got over by Perez. Franks, Huffstetler, Emerson. Off a parrot and down, make it 15-10. As Abby Joe back into the game for Kelly. And Emerson back to serve. 5-point lead here during the third. Dug out here by Bennett, over to Canavan, over to Cruz. Dug out by Emerson, Huffstetler, Schaefer. Diving save there by Baker, Bennett, and Cruz over the net. Franks, Huffstetler, over to Garland, hits it long, 15-11. Emerson out, Kelly back in. 20 errors now against Summertown. Canavan back to serve. It's dug out by Garland. Huffstetler. Here to Schaefer. Dug out by Byers. Perez now to Cruz over. Dug out by Franks. Huffstetler. Schaefer tipped. Dug out by Canavan. Byers. And a miscommunication will make it 16-11.
Yeah, it looks like Laws and Stokes there were both looking to go for that one. Laws kind of thought that Stokes was going to have it there. Just miscommunication by those two players.
Huffstetler back to serve. Dug out by Stokes. Canavan and Bennett will get it over. Schaefer. Huffstetler. Back to Schaefer, tipped. Sent back by Cruz, back by Schaefer. And Schaefer called for the carry. It's now 16-12.
She's just trying to make a play on it for Summertown, maybe try to catch the Phillies off guard there.
Perez back to serve. Trailing by 4 here in the third. Dug out by Gillum. Huffstetler. Here to Garland. Dug out by Byers. Canavan. Here to Stokes. Dug out by Kelly. Huffstetler. And off the antenna. Make it 16-13.
Yeah. Couldn't tell if it was off the antenna. It was close enough, but it did. It was out of play there for Summertown.
Next serve here from Perez. It's dug out by Kelly. And then sent back over. Schaefer will take advantage. And they're actually going to call Cruz in the net. 17-13. It's error number 17 against the Phillies as Bartholomew will come in for Perez and Long in for Gillum. Garland back to serve, up 4 here in the third. Is over the net, dug out and down. 18-13. Garland's first ace and the team's 11th. Next serve is dug out by Byers. Canavan here to Moore, pushes it over, dug out by Kelly. Huffstetler, Schaefer slams it home, making 19-13. Schaefer with kill number 17, 35th assist for Huffstetler. Next serve from Garland. Dug out by Byers. Canavan sends it over. Garland. Huffstetler. Here to Long. Dug out by Canavan and Long over to Schaefer. Dug out by Bartholomew. Cruz here to Moore. And hits it long. And now Summertown on the backstretch at 20-13.
That's good awareness and reaction time by Long and Schaefer. Just try to make a play on, able to send it back over to the Phillies and got the point there.
Serve here from Garland is dug out by Byers. Canavan here to Stokes and down. 20-14. Stokes' third kill, third assist for Canavan. Cruz out and Wilson in. Byers back to serve. Dug out by Kelly. Huffstetler here to Long. That one's down. 21-14. Long second kill, 36th assist for Huffstetler. Emerson now in for Schaefer. Serve here from Kelly, dug out by Moore. Canavan, the Stokes, dug out by Garland. Huffstetler, Emerson, dug out by Bartholomew. That shot there blocked. Stokes, here to Wilson, dug out by Garland. Huffstetler, here to Mason. That one's down, make it 22-14. Her 5th kill. 8-point lead here in the third. Next serve is dug out by Moore. Canavan over to Wilson, dug out by Kelly. Huffstetler over, dug out by Canavan. Moore, here to Stokes, mishits it, and it's 23-14. Next serve from Kelly. And that's an ace, make it 24-14, and now set and match point here for the Lady Eagles off of the 5th ace from Kelly.
Yeah, Kelly with her 5th ace, leads team in ace, and I mean that's just been the kind of the key for Summertown with the kills and aces for these Lady Eagles.
That's serve, dug out by Bartholomew. Canavan over to Stokes, tipped, dug out by Huffstetler. Emerson over, dug out by Bartholomew. Canavan here to Byers. She'll get it over. Dug out by Kelly. Mason now back to Kelly. Punched over and down. And will do it. So Summertown takes the third set, 25-14. They win this region semifinal 3-0. They will now face the winner of Loretto and Madison Academy coming up next. What are your final thoughts on this one, Hayden?
Well, great game by Summertown. Both these teams deserve to be here, no doubt. Summertown, obviously now in the sectional or the sub-state, get an automatic bid no matter what happens in the next game. But, hey, I'm just looking forward to this upcoming game. And Summertown, it's going to be fun to see and what they can do the rest of this day.
Abby Jo Schaefer ends with 19 kills. Millie Emerson ends with 13 kills as well, and Audrey Huffstetler ended with 39 assists. So the next match between Summertown and Loretto and Madison Academic will come up in 20 minutes. We'll have coverage of that coming up soon here on the X Sports Network.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.